I've been reading a 30-year-old book for the last few weeks called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And I want to read you just a few lines in it. It's about God as my source. Remembering that God is my source, we are in a spiritual position of having an unlimited bank account. Most of us never consider how powerful the Creator really is. Instead, we draw very limited amounts of the power that is available to us. We decide how powerful God is for us. Jesus said this over and over again, that the abilities of God are beyond our wildest imaginations. And if we are insiders with Him, and you do that by becoming His child and submitting yourself to Him, and He becomes Father, and He becomes friend, but He becomes source. And from that point on in your life, you are never alone. You never have to think about basing your life and your future and your plans and the things you feel compelled to go and do. That is never limited to your resources again, because God is your source. And if that's the truth, Jesus said we just limit Him constantly. That if you can take that limit off your mind, because like she said, we decide how big God is in our life. We decide how deep our obedience is going to go. We decide how intimate our love and our fellowship is going to be with God. But we decide how much of God's unlimited resource we have the faith. We have the faith to reach out and pull to ourselves. To believe that we do not impoverish God by receiving from Him, and we do not impoverish anyone else, that it pleases God to manifest His love toward us in providing everything that we need to do the thing that we feel in our heart is the will of God for us to go and do. Things that we know will be a blessing to others, things that we know will be a benefit to this world that He loves so much. He is our source. He's the source for the entire galaxy, and He is a provider for you and for me. So let's expand our thinking and stop limiting what we believe He could be for us. You know, there's a man that came to Jesus and he asked Him to do a very difficult thing. And Jesus said, "Do you believe that I can do this?" And the man said, I believe, Lord, help my unbelief. You know, he just didn't really trust the provision of God. We can trust it. We can trust God never to fail us. I've never seen the righteous forsaken. I've never seen his seed begging bread. That's what the psalmist said. And that's going to be the truth about your life.